If a beetle somehow got underneath your skin and started crawling around, there's a good chance that you have a condition called formication. This unsettling sensation feels as if insects are scuttling just beneath your skin, but in reality, there's nothing there. The feeling is caused by nerves sending false signals to the brain, creating the disturbing illusion. This can cause the victim to scratch their own skin until it becomes damaged. If your feet are on the dashboard and the airbag deploys, it shoots out at over 200 miles per hour. This intense speed propels your feet and legs upwards and back towards your face and chest. Your legs slam into your upper body and can break your bones, and your knees can hit your head so hard that it can cause permanent damage to your brain. The force of this can also contort your pelvis and twist your spine. If you get a fish hook caught in your finger, most people will just try to pull it out. But that might not work because hooks typically have a barb on the end. Instead, you should gently nudge it upwards until the barb is more visible on the opposite side. This will allow you to easily cut off the end of the barb, at which point the hook can easily slide out. When an animal dies and is rapidly buried underneath the ground, it eventually gets so deep that the oxygen in the air is prevented from reaching it. This significantly slows the decay of the animal, and over a long period of time, special minerals from the earth seep into the animal's body and gradually replace its organic material cell by cell. This process slowly changes it into stone, which is how some fossils are formed. When you pull the trigger on a flamethrower, it opens a valve near the bottom, allowing fuel to be pumped from a pressurized tank. The fuel travels through a hose towards the nozzle and is forced out the end at a high pressure, at which point a small flame ignites the fuel as it comes out, which produces a continuous stream of fire. A strand of hair can embed itself so far into your skin that you have to use tweezers to remove it. Now, this typically happens to barbers when the stiff end of a cut piece of hair penetrates their skin and slides underneath. Just like a normal splinter, the area can become red and swollen as the body tries to push it out. And if not removed, the strand of hair can become infected and in rare cases require surgery. If you took out both of your lungs and somehow unraveled all of the tiny air sacs, most people say that it would completely cover an entire tennis court. Now, this fun fact has been around forever, but the average size of the surface area of both of your lungs is only about 1,000 square feet, and the size of a singles tennis court is around 2,100 square feet, meaning your lungs would only cover about half of the court. If you step on a pressure release mine, theoretically, it would trigger a spring mechanism inside that pulls back a firing pin. Now, if you stay completely still and don't step off, supposedly the firing pin won't move. But if you remove any weight, the firing pin hits a detonator, causing an explosion. Now, this idea was popularized by wartime propaganda and movies at the time. In reality, these mines don't actually operate like this. Most of them detonate as soon as any pressure is applied. If you're really short, a doctor can make a small incision into your thigh and carefully break your femur in half. Then the ends of the broken bone are gradually and slowly separated, at which point a rod is inserted to hold the bones in position. This stimulates the body to grow new bone in the gap, inching you up over time. Soft tissues like muscles and nerves also grow to accommodate the increased length. Once everything has hardened and strengthened, you'll be a taller version of your old self. If you collected all of the spit you produce during your lifetime, most people would think it would only be a few gallons. But you actually produce over a liter in just one day to help break down food in your mouth. And for the average person's lifetime, you would produce about 8,000 gallons, which would be enough to completely fill a pool about this size.